I want to take a minute to welcome each and every one of you to tonight's broadcast where Manila is going to be taking on Woodlawn right here at the Billy Ply Classic Tournament in Flippin. We ask you to stay tuned, share the link, and we're going to mute mics, and we'll be back in about 9 minutes. Thank you again for tuning in to the Twin Lakes Sports Network.
Hey, Joey. Dave, what's up? This is Coach Musselman, Arkansas Razorbacks. Hey, I know you guys are huge North Central Arkansas basketball fans, and I just wanted to thank you for streaming high school sports for all the local stations in North Central Arkansas. I know you've done over 250 basketball games in the past 3 years as volunteers. Incredible to volunteer all that time and energy and enthusiasm to help youth sports. You've helped parents, grandparents, and just in general, especially during these COVID restrictions. So, Dave and Joey, awesome work, man. Keep it up.
Hey everyone, this is David McBee. We're about 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from the start of tonight's third game. It's Manila versus Woodlawn right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We've had two good ones so far. Greene County Tech taking the victory over Cotter in our first game of the night. Then we had a nail-biter, went down to the wire. England pulled out the victory versus Norfolk in a good one. Third game of the night. This will be a good one. We got Manila. We got Woodlawn. Real quick, saw a couple comments. Deborah Donner. No, unfortunately, this will not be on YouTube. It's going to be right here on Facebook. You should be able to see it right there. So glad to have you tuning in. Everyone, reach in. Make sure you reach in. Hit that share button. Tag in if you got any people in Manila or Woodlawn. Maybe there's a family member or a relative. Just tag them in the comments below or hit share on your page, and that way they can tune in and watch this live. As it's going to be a fun night of basketball. Third game right here of 4. Of course, after this, we got Rivercrest versus Flippin in our final game of the night. That's going to be a good one. And we've already had two good ones, so the third one's going to be another good one here. So we appreciate you all tuning in. And appreciate all of our sponsors, such as Old South Burgers and Barbecue, Food Trailer, came and talk, and catering. Give them a call. Also, Shark Creek Graphics, T-shirts, stickers, hats, banners, hoodies, license plates, and more on Instagram and Facebook. Appreciate all those great sponsors. Couldn't do this without them. As here we go. We are under a minute getting ready for the opening tip-off right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. As this is going to be another good matchup. Of course, our cameraman, Joey the Dealmaker Shaw, had to step out for just a second, so he'll be back in just a minute, so it might be a little one-man band here with me working camera, scoreboard, and talking. So cut me a little slack during the first minute, and he should be back very shortly right here on TLSN. So here we go. We got our starting lineups getting ready to come out. Go for Woodlawn, number 10, Jackson Martin. Number 12, Landon Booth. Number 23, Luke Roberts. Number 22, Lawson. And 0, Isaiah Bowie. So that's the starting lineup for the Bears. And here come the Manila Lions. Number 10, Kirk. number 15, Nanali. Number 20, Davison. Number 5, Farmer. And 0, Jake Baltimore for the Manila Lions. Here we go. Deborah Donner, thanks for the nice compliment on that. Appreciate it. Of course, all these games are going to be live on our Facebook page. And it'll be available after, too. You can go back and watch it anytime. Also, we usually upload these to YouTube within the next couple weeks. I've been slacking off. I think I'm back to the beginning of October, so I'm still in October's games, getting all those posted. All right, guys, here we go. Opening tip-off. The Bears versus the Lions. Right here on TLSN. And the Lions win the tip-off. And here we go, third game of the night, 3 of 4. Good ball movement, three-point shot from outside. Nice shot by Baltimore. And Manila jumps on the scoreboard. Of course, nail biter the last one. Greene County Tech took the victory in the first. Last one went down to the final 12 seconds. Nice drive in the inside. Runner is up. Loose ball. And it's going to stay with the Bears.
Dave, we've seen some great games here at the Billy Ply tournament since we've been covering it.
I'll tell you, you're right, Joey. There's been some great matchups. And this in the Arvest tournament, you know, we're going to do about 10 games in this tournament. Shot is up, no good, and the Lions get the rebound. Nice play by Davidson. Three-point shot from outside. Off the back of the rim, nice rebound by number 22, Lawson. Woodland pushing the pace. Good ball movement. Three-point shots open off the front of the rim. And the Lions pull down the rebound. Nice play by Farmer. And a lot of people, this is going to be the first time watching the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So, hey, all those people tuning in, make sure you reach down, hit that share button, tagging a family member, and also we want to hear your comments. Let us know who you're cheering for. Are you cheering for the Lions or Bears? Let's do a little survey real quick. Are they cheering for the Bears or the Lions? We'd love to see your comments. As a foul on the play, that's going to be on Bowie. That's his first on the team. And Davison goes to the line. So, yeah, go in the comments. Let us know who you're cheering for. We'd love to see your comments. As
remember to hit that like and follow button as well.
Yeah, that helps us out being able to do these games. So, yeah, we got Jenny Noble. She says Lions. Both free throws are good. So, Manila with a three-pointer and a couple fouls. Yeah, reach down, hit that like button. Also, our page, hit that follow on our Facebook page, guys. That helps us out. Helps us get the equipment so we can cover these games. We're not doing it to make money. We're doing it because we love covering local high school sports. So it's cool to have these teams come into the area too. As Manila forces the turnover. So we got Abby Grissom saying, go Lions. Felton Mattingly, Lions. Abby Grissom, Lions. Johnny McLean says he appreciates the Lion Nation. That's cool. So Lion Nation, he appreciates tuning in. We appreciate you guys joining in. Hit that share button. So we got a timeout on the floor right now. 6:09 left here in the first. Manila's jumped out to a quick 5-0 lead here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Let's take a sponsor real quick.
Black Sheep Barbecue, famous for brisket, located in Yellville. And Buffalo River Float Services. Call Aaron and Pam Darnell at 449-2042.
And back to action on the floor. 6:09 here in the first quarter. Manila Lobs it ahead. Nice pass and finish by Farmer. And the Manila offense here in the first minute is, dare I say, in fuego.
Had to be quick on the camera to catch that one.
Good ball movement. Woodland tries to get it inside, knocked out of bounds. And now Manila bringing a lot of intensity on defense. They try to get it into Lawson, pass a little high, swinging it around. Back to Lawson, drives, lobs it in. And looks like that's going to go off of Lawson, out of bounds. So Manila forces the turnover.
Those of you at home watching us, remember if there's somebody that's out here tonight you want us to do a shout out to, just put their name down there in the comment section and we'll make sure to do that.
Shot from outside, 3-pointers up, and it's money. Huge shot by Farmer. And Manila jumps out 10-0. They go inside. It's going to be an offensive foul. That's going to be on Lawson. That's going to be his first. So here we go, 5:09 left here in the first quarter in our third game of the night. Three-point shot again from outside is up, off the back of the rim, loose ball. Offensive rebound by Manila. Nice play by Davison getting the board. Ball movement, another three from outside is short. Another rebound and putback. Davison with a strong putback. Davison looked like the Windex man on that one. He was cleaning the glass.
David, he made that shot under pressure as well.
And right now, Manila just a lot of intensity with 4:20 left here in the first quarter. And we must have a wrestling fan on here. Megan Mathis says the Manila World Order. So, you know, like the New World Order. I think that's pretty sweet. Too sweet, you could say. Rebound. Davison putback doesn't make it. And Woodland just needing to try to get something going on offense here in the first. Still a long way to go. Nice pass underneath. That's exactly what Woodland needed.
Speaking of wrestling, if there's any wrestling fans out there, tomorrow night, Harrison, Arkansas, MSW, Jimmy Hart will be there, signing autographs, meeting and greeting. Check it out.
Still on the play, 2-on-1. In the foul, hits the bucket and draws the foul.
You can check it out at msw.com or Facebook, MSW.
MSWtickets.com. Get your tickets today. If you order it, they'll have it ready at the door for you, Joey.
That's right. That's where I usually get mine. Pick them up at the gate.
So foul was going to be on number 10, on Kirk. That's going to be his first. First foul in Manila right now, 2 fouls. So chance for a 3-point shot. And it's good, so... Good ball movement. Another 3-point shot from outside. No good. Out of bounds.
A lot of fans have turned out here live to watch this game. Great showing for both teams.
Yeah, these teams have they've made a trip up here to Flippin, and they're here in strong number. And got some good fan base online. 3-point shot from outside. That's Roberts. So the MWO, the Manila World Order, dominating early, but now bouncing back. But then again, Farmer from outside stretches it back to a 7-point lead here in the first. We got an offensive shootout after the defensive battle. Good defensive play by Manila, forcing the turnover. Baltimore brings it down. Nice spin move, up and under, hits the bucket. Nice play by Baltimore. And we're going to go to a quick break. And right now, exciting action back and forth. Manila has jumped out 17-8 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Guys, let's thank a few more of our sponsors because we couldn't do this without them, such as
D'Atley Dental Care. Great smiles start at D'Atley Dental. And Letty's Fine Mexican Dining, 435-2532. They also do catering. Letty's, located in Gassville. And Ozark Fireplace Center, Jeremy Heinrichs. Call them today at 430-5966. Like I say, it's been a little bit warm, but it will get cold. And Phil Hudnall, owner-operator, 321-7445. Premier Auto Interiors. And Dave's getting set up here. Get him back on for some play-by-play action here.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We were helping a fan trying to being able to see it, so apologize just for a second.
That's the great thing about being live here on Facebook is you can see it anywhere as long as you have an internet connection.
Shot is up. Manila comes away with it. Manila pushing the pace. Up and under, shots no good. Woodlawn comes down with the board. They're going to take possession.
We're always happy to help a fan.
Yeah, I might run down on the next commercial break and try to see if I can help them a little bit. They said they were just seeing a black screen, but I think the comments were getting everyone else can see it, so we'll help them out on break. Right now, Woodlawn, 1:30 to go left here in the first quarter. An exciting first quarter of action. This is like the halftime score of the previous game, which was a defensive battle. Still a great game, but just an offensive. This is really an offensive matchup here with 1:18 to go.
Dave, I see you're ahead of me. I was going to pin it, but you've already pinned it to the top of the page, so good job.
Shot is up and good. Roberts with the bucket pulls Woodlawn now within 7. Still a long way to go in this matchup. Yeah, we had there was someone who put something in the comments. Don't click on that link. That's one of those stinking hackers trying to jump in and knock people off track. Right now, 17-10, under a minute to go. Good ball movement by Woodlawn. Good defensive play. Manila just bringing the pressure here in this first half, forcing another turnover. And now they got the ball under a minute. Third game of the night right here in TLSN.
Been a busy evening here on the TLSN, that's for sure.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to hold for the final shot of the first quarter as Manila just came up fired up. But Woodlawn fighting back. Now they pull back within 7. Putting some pressure here on the defense. Now under 10 seconds left. They go off the screen, drives, kicks it to the outside. Three-point shot is blocked. Nice play by number 22, Lawson. Shot is up and money right at the buzzer. Kirk hits the 3, and Manila jumps out in the first. Here on the TLSN, they're up 20-10. at the end of one. We'll be right back in a minute right here on TLSN.
While Dave's down there trying to help out a fan, I will just like to thank some of these sponsors, like Vance Vision and Gasville, Complete Eye Care at Vance Vision, and Cotter Rock Cottage, vrbo.com/955491. Also find them on Facebook and Google Cotter Rock Cottage. And Laugh and Learn Academy. Eric and Toby Norberg, call them up today, 870-449-KIDS. That's 5354. And Arena Sports Grill. Mountain Home, great place to watch sports, get you something to eat. Wonderful pizza, steaks, burgers, chicken wings, one of my favorites. Arena. And we're going back live to the court now.
All right, here we go. Second quarter, fast-moving first quarter. Appreciate everyone tuning in right here on TLSN. Three-point shot is short, loose ball.
Got to ask, were you able to help them out?
Yep, we got it all worked out.
Great.
So it looks like they've already shared it for us too, so appreciate that.
Dave's turning into the tech guru here. Yeah, we appreciate you sharing. Remember to like and follow our page for more sports action right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.
And we got Jean Noble. She said, "Go Kirk." Gentleman named Hibachi said, "Them dang old Lions came to play, lighting it up and flipping." So we got some fun fans tonight. Let's have fun. This is a good one. Three-point shot from outside is short. Rebound by Manila. Nally with the spin move and the strong finish. Nice play.
Just like these athletes on the court having fun, we're up here in the broadcast booth having some fun, and we hope you guys at home are enjoying it and having some fun as well.
Yeah, I mean, guys, this ain't radio, you know, so have a little fun. We ask everyone keep it civil in the comments, but just let us know who you're cheering for. If there's a player, say, hey, give this person a shout-out. We'd love to do it.
Absolutely. I said we enjoy interacting with you guys at home. We appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. Like I said, we're here just to have a good time, just like these athletes are.
As Woodland fought back, though, after getting down 10-0, has played even since then. But there's a steal by Manila. Loose ball, good rebound and putback by Nanali, finishes it. Now the Woodlawn fans starting to come on. Manila was dominating earlier online. Now we want to hear from these Woodlawn fans, too. Let's hear from both of them. They go inside. Nice pass down low. Shot's no good. Looks like it's going to stay with Woodland as Lawson had a couple good looks, unable to put it down. Yeah, it looks like Lori Reese says, "Go Woodland Bears, love you." Landon Booth, number 12. Shout out to Coach Wimbo. And someone commented earlier when we were talking about the Manila World Order, they said that was actually their husband. She said, it was not me that commented that, so. But obviously her husband's a wrestling fan, and so are we. Three-point shot from outside is off. Loose ball, rebound by Manila, up and under. They're going to say the travel, so turnover. Woodland will get it back. Okay, the ref clarifies it. Right now, 5:43 to go, so Woodlawn down 24-10. Still plenty of time left here in the first half. And another fast-moving game here at the Billy Ply tournament. Good ball movement. They go inside. And there's going to be a foul on the play. So So foul's going to be on number 1, Riley. That's his first. That's the third on the team. Right now only 2 fouls on Woodlawn.
Dave, we've seen a lot of games this year where fourth quarter there's been some major comebacks.
Yeah, Grace Booth, she taught me, I've been saying it wrong, it's Woodlawn.
Woodlawn, okay.
Yeah. See, I mean, we're rednecks from North Central Arkansas, so sometimes we got a little twang in our talk, but appreciate it. And good defensive play by Woodlawn is a foul on the play. That's going to be on Neal. That's his first, 4th on the team. The Woodlawn just needing to get something going on offense. Pass out of bounds. So Manila forces the turnover. Right now Woodlawn just struggling turning the ball over. Manila's just made some good plays on defense and then driving to the basket. So Nun Ali fouled on the play. Looks like foul was on number 1, Lawson. That's his second. Drive, shot is up. Goes all around the rim and goes down by Kirk. Nice play. And extends it now. It's a 16-point game. 4:39 to go. Loose ball's on the floor. Oh, I guess it's Nun Ali. I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing it how the announcer does here, so. Lob ahead. Bucket is good by Woodlawn.
We appreciate you guys helping us out with some of these names. Like I said, sometimes we get them wrong, and we appreciate you guys helping us out, correcting it.
As Lee gets the bucket, now pulls it back to a 14-point game. Baseball pass out of bounds. So turnover is going to go back to Manila. 3:56 left here in the second quarter. Of course, all those people tuning in too, make sure you reach down, hit that share button, or also make sure you follow our Facebook page. It helps us being able to bring this coverage. We don't charge. Some places charge. What's up with that? But you know, we don't do that. We're just doing it to have fun. Shouldn't have to pay to watch high school basketball online. Drive in, or travels on the play.
No, we enjoy bringing it to you guys wherever you're at right now. But like I say, it's because of you guys at home tuning in, and then these great sponsors that you see up on our page or on our broadcast here.
Yeah, that's why they pay for all this equipment, and that helps us out. And that way we don't have to say, hey, you got to pay a subscription fee to watch a game. Nunnally gets it off. Three-point shot is up. In and out. Loose ball. Woodlawn comes away with it. It's on the floor. Pass ahead. This might be pretty here with the thunderous put down. He says, you better say my name right. I'm going to put it down like that. Nice play by Manila. Now a 16-point lead. Three-point shot by Lee. Answers right back. Still a 13-point lead for Manila. Loose ball, takes it in for the finish. Bowie gets the steal in the bucket. So Woodlawn was starting to put a little pressure on, but now backing off a little bit. Kick to the outside, three-point shot. Another three-point shot. And we got a shootout here in Flippin as Manila has jumped out 31-17 right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So we got a 30-second timeout. So let's thank some of these sponsors so that, because of them, you're not having to pay a subscription to watch the game, such as Sims Family Auctions, specializing in all types of auctions on Facebook, Sims Family Auctions.
And Bobby Sue's in Mountain Home. Great breakfast, great lunch. Got to try their homemade white gravy there. It is delicious. Bobby Sue's and Mountain Home. And Carla Lee Shipman. Farm Bureau. Call her today on her mobile. Just go ahead and do it right now. 870-404-7780. Tell her, thanks for sponsoring the Twin Lakes Sports Network.
Well, Nunn Ali, man, he's a huge dunk, big three, 5 straight points. It's just when it seemed, Woodlawn starting to battle back in it. Pulled within 9, and then a 5-0 run by Manila's got it back to 14. It says not a shootout. This is a blowout. Well, hey, long way to go, guys. So when your last game's 30-29, if you've got this amount of points in the first half, that seems like a shootout to us. We've had more points in this first half than the entire last game, so it's just fun to see buckets. As Manila. Steal on the play. Bowie takes it in and is fouled. Good play by Bowie. So Bowie going to the line to shoot 2. And first free throw attempt, nothing but net for Bowie. And now back to a 13-point game. Third game tonight, of course, we got one more after this. Flippin versus Rivercrest to finish out the evening. That'll be nice and hoarse. And then tomorrow we got 3 hours of Mid-States Wrestling we're going to be covering. So looking forward to covering that. Now Woodlawn pulls back within 12. Drive to the inside, up, under, draws the foul and hits the bucket.
Yeah, Dave will be over at Mid-States Wrestling tomorrow in Harrison. Going to get a chance to meet Jimmy Hart, the Mouth of the South. One of the best, in my opinion, one of the best managers in professional wrestling. He's seen it and done it all.
Now 34-19. Knocked out of bounds, so going to stay with Woodlawn. Right now we're 48.9 seconds left here in the second quarter. Of course, after this, Flippin and Rivercrest right here on TLSN. But the Manila just doing a great job on defense here in the first half. Of course, after tonight's game, we're going to have a 2-week hiatus with Christmas break, and then we got rivalry month in January. A lot of games up here in North Central Arkansas we'll be covering. 3-point shot from the corner. Shot is short, good rebound, and put back. Nice play by the Bears, gets the bucket, now it's a 13-point game. Three-point shot from outside. Beautiful shot at the buzzer. Manila hits the 3. And the Lions up 37-21 as we go to halftime. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in here on TLSN. We're going to step away for about 8 minutes, chug a couple energy drinks, because this is our third game. Got one more game after this, but we'll be right back here soon on the TLSN.
Hey, Joey. Dave, what's up? This is Coach Musselman, Arkansas Razorbacks. Hey, I know you guys are huge North Central Arkansas basketball fans, and I just wanted to thank you for streaming high school sports for all the local stations in North Central Arkansas. I know you've done over 250 basketball games in the past 3 years as volunteers. Incredible to volunteer all that time and energy and enthusiasm to help youth sports. You've helped parents, grandparents, and just in general, especially during these COVID restrictions. So, Dave and Joey, awesome work, man. Keep it up.
All right, guys, here we get ready. Third quarter of action. It was all Lions in the first half, 37-21. Of course, want to thank all of our sponsors. We appreciate each and every one of them. Also, really appreciate that cool shout-out that we got from Coach Eric Musselman of the Arkansas Razorbacks. That was pretty cool. Appreciate him. It's pretty cool when you get a message that says Eric Musselman's got a message for you. So that was pretty cool, and appreciate him. And got some good basketball. This is our third game of the night. We got one more after this, Flippin' in Rivercrest. Be sure to tune in on that. That's going to be a good one. As the Lions right now, healthy 16-point lead.
Yeah, Dave, you can say the Lions have been roaring. That's for sure in this game.
Yeah, the MWO, the Manila World Order is what we were told. Free throw is missed. Good rebound. Nice stretch here by Roberts getting the board. Still plenty of time left in this game. Loose ball on the floor, players all over. Good defense there by the Lions. Forced the turnover. And they're going to get number 1 Lawson with the foul. So, and that's going to be Lawson's third foul. Baltimore drives. Good play there by the Bears. Baseball pass cross court. Shot is up. Bucket is good. Roberts with the bucket. Now pulls it back to a 14-point game. Nice pass inside. Left-handed shot is just off. Rebound by the Bears, bringing it down. Pass to Lawson. Looks like he's going to be fouled. Looks like that's going to be on Baltimore. That's going to be his first personal, first on the team here in the second half. Steal by Nunnally. Takes it in with the left hand and draws the foul. Nice defensive play there. Foul's going to be on Booth. That's going to be his first personal. And the first free throw attempt is good. Back to a 15-point lead. Of course, for those Flippin' fans and Rivercrest fans that may be tuning in, that's going to be the next game. We're going to end this stream, start a new one. We always start a new stream for each game. So that will go on just immediately after this game. Three-point shot from the corner. No good as Baltimore Skies pulls down the board.
By separating the games like that, it makes it a whole lot easier for the fans at home to be able to find these games, and also over onto our YouTube page.
Three-point shot in and out. Rebound by Roberts. I'm sorry, that was actually Lawson. Drive, kick to the outside. Three-point shot from the corner. It's no good. Rebound. Shots up. Alvis Farmer pulls down the board for the Lions. Shot touched every part of the rim but didn't go down. It's going to be a turnover, so they're going to go back to the Lions, over and back. Of course, everyone tuning in online, let us know. Hey, are you here to watch? Are you here to watch the Manila Lions? Or are you here to watch the Woodlawn Bears? We'd love to see your comments in there below. Let us know which team you're cheering for. I know we did this poll earlier in the game. It was about 50-50 then. I'd love to see what it is now. Maybe that was the last game. All the games are blending together. I think it was actually the last game. Stop, pop, shot, money shot. Nice play. Right now, you can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. As Nunnally has just been on fire. I guess, Joey, you could say he's like a car wash. He's been automatic tonight, so. 18-point lead, 3-point shot. Unable to finish the shot. Kirk gets the rebound. And we got a player down on the floor. Looks like that's Lawson. So right now a 5-on-4 as Lawson's trying to get back. As Lawson hit the ground hard. Looks like he's going to come out. He's walking off under his own power, but looks like he tweaked his ankle a little bit. Looking on the, actually right now it looks like it's a wave of Lions. So right now they're dominating online. In our poll and also dominating this game. Well, last game, Joey, was a low-scoring slobber knocker that went down to the final 12 seconds.
Yeah, it was a defensive battle throughout that game.
But Manila extending their lead right now up 18 with 3:32 to go.
If I remember right, the fourth quarter was a pretty good lead, and we saw a pretty good comeback.
Yeah, England with the big comeback and finish. Right now, the Woodlawn Bears need to get a couple bucks trying to climb in, a couple buckets trying to climb back in. 3-point shot from outside's off. As Davison gets the rebound. Shot is up. Nice shot there by Kirk. And the Bears step out of bounds, so turnover now back to the Lions. Of course, great field of teams that's come up to this Billy Ply Classic, and so jump ball. So Woodlawn, the Bears going to get it back. Now 2:31 to go here in the third. And here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, again, those sponsors you see on the screen there on our scoreboard, because of great sponsors like them, we're able to stream this without charging one. 3-point shot. So Martin hits the three. But yeah, because of these great sponsors, we're able to bring games to you for free. They help pay for all the equipment and helps us to do, we've done over 200 games now. We couldn't do it without them. So if you're in the area, do business with these local businesses. So Baxter gets the foul. That's going to be his second. As Davison's going to go to the line, shoot 2 shots right here. First free throw is good.
Got quiet in the gym for a second there.
Yeah, quiet as a mouse as Davison hits both free throws. Extends it back now to a 19-point lead. Loose ball's on the floor. Comes away, gets it ahead, takes it in, and puts it down again. Not only with a great play, and extends it now to 47-26. So, looks like the foul's going to be on Riley. That's his second personal. Timeout on the floor. Right now, 1:23 left here in the third. Manila's exploded up 21, 47-26 over the Woodlawn Bears. Let's take a few more of our sponsors, Joey.
Farm Bureau Insurance, Shane Stoltz. You can find him over in Marion County, over Yellville, at Farm Bureau Insurance. And Arvis Bank, member FDIC.
Well, Arvis Bank has 7 locations in North Central Arkansas.
7 locations.
7.
Wow. And check out Clay Maxey Chevrolet, Mountain Home, Arkansas, 425-6262. Go in and ask for the deal maker. In Allen's Grocery, the place to meet since 1954. Great meat, great produce, great counter at the back, Dave, where you can get fried chicken and all kinds of stuff back there. And Old South, Burgers and Barbecue, food trailer and catering, 870-405-9798. Check them out on Facebook at Old South Burgers and Barbecue.
All right, Joey, here we go. Inbounds for the Bears. As the Shark Creek graphic clock down to 1:16 left. I love it. Usually, like on our comments when we do games, you know, it's easy for us to keep up. I can't even keep up because we got so many comments on here. So this is fantastic. Having both of these schools, a lot of great fans online tonight, so we love it. As Baltimore knocks it out of bounds. Now under a minute left. And like I mentioned earlier, after this, Joey, got one more. This is number 3 of 4 tonight. 3-point shot from Stephen Curry range is off.
Yeah, you guys, if you like, stay up with us. We'll have a new link up after this game. We'd love for you to join in and watch us right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.
Yeah, I got one more good game coming up. Rivercrest versus Flippin as the hometown team. Going to be our last game before Christmas, because we're going to be on hiatus for a little bit.
Oh, Christmas break.
Oh, Christmas break. 3-point shots off.
Too bad I still have to work, though, my regular job. I wish I was really on break, but I'm not.
Yeah, me neither. I'm going to be working too, but yeah, I got to give a shout out to Arvis Bank and Clay Maxey Chevrolet. You know, they work with us making these games, and at the end of third quarter, it was all Manila. They've extended their lead now, 47-26, as we get ready to go to the fourth, right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Real quick, want to, for those that haven't done it yet, or you're tuning in to TLSN here for the first time, guys, we appreciate you all tuning in. Twin Lakes Sports Network, we cover local high school sports all throughout North Central Arkansas, from volleyball to high school football to high school basketball. We've done about 250 games in the last 3 years. But if you could do us a favor, we're able to bring this to you. I know some places you got to get a subscription or you got to pay a fee to watch the game, that kind of thing. We don't, because of these awesome sponsors we have. So, but you can help us out too. Reach down, hit that follow button, follow our page, like our page. That helps us out, helps us be able to get sponsors. So take a second and do that. We'd really appreciate it. But it's been a Been another fun night of basketball over here at Flippin. Feels like we've been over at Flippin a lot lately with the Bobcats taking on Cotter, taking on Yellville, and now the Arvest tournament, which we did about 10 games that week, and now another 10 games here at the Billy Ply tournament.
That's right, and this is our first year getting to cover to Billy Ply. We've been looking forward to doing this. We wanted to do it last year, just didn't work out for us, but we're here this year, and we're making plans to be right back again next year for the Billy Ply tournament, as well as the Arvest tournament. We usually kick our season off with the Arvest tournament, followed, well, I say kick off our season. It's our basketball season. We start our basketball season. Prior to that, we are live doing football, so but Arvest tournament is our opener for basketball season every year.
Point shot from the outside. It is good. Farmer with the three. And Manila has just taken over. Now, Joey, we've been asked, Grace Booth said we need to go to Woodlawn sometime. And here we go, open, big time dunk! Big finish again.
Dave, I looked down and I almost missed that. I barely caught it.
Oh, Joey, if you would have missed that, you'd get killed. You might get another one right here. Here you go, Joey, makeup time. Boom, another big slam. As he puts that down with a little bit of emphasis on it. Big play. And this is turning into a dunk fest. A personal one-man dunk fest. Fernanda Lee making some big plays, and now it's a 30-point game. Oh, my goodness. I think Gail Walker said it best. Listen to those Lions roar here in this fourth quarter. Wow. As they are pulling away. So no, yeah, Joey. If you would have missed that dunk, I mean, I think. I barely caught the first one.
I looked down for a split second and come up, and I seen the movement, and I was like, oh boy, we got to get on top of this. But didn't miss the second one.
Well, we would have had a lot of people from Manila probably coming up here. I mean, these Manila fans on here are pretty passionate. They might come up here and whoop up on us. So. But now both of these schools, this has been a lot of fun. Great fans by both of these teams.
A lot of fun to cover it.
Yeah, so here we go, 6:38, back to action on the floor. A couple big slams here. Jeff Goff's wanting a replay. We don't have the setup for a replay, Jeff, but see if you can like and follow our page. We can get more sponsors, and maybe we can buy that software to be able to do that. So these fans been a lot of fun online. That's the thing about us, man. 3-point shot from outside. Martin with the three. You know, we like having a little bit of fun. I mean, you know, it's not like the old days. You'd listen to radio, and it's like you got to wiggle your antenna just so you can listen. That's the fun thing about on Facebook, because you can watch it. Good defensive play, because you can comment. Nice play by Riley as he takes the charge. That was going to be on Bowie. That's his fourth.
Yeah, you can watch. You can listen. You can comment. It's totally interactive.
Yeah, watch, listen, comment. You can make fun of my North Central Arkansas accent. That's what happens when you live in North Central Arkansas for your entire life. So 3-point shots in and out.
Well, as you know, Dave, I grew up in the South, Georgia. Atlanta Braves fan here. Made my way to Arkansas. My grandmother owned a hotel on the White River. We used to come up here on vacation, and it's a beautiful place, and here we are.
That's why Joey has the smooth sounding voice. I'm that that redneck as a foul on the play.
Oh, you bring the boom to the room.
I might bring the boom to the room, but yeah,
You bring the excitement.
That's just because I'm jacked up on energy drinks, so.
You're like Pontiac. You remember Pontiac?
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah. They built excitement, you know. That was their tagline.
Well, the foul was on Neal. That's his second on the last play. Three-point shot is short. Grace says it's okay. She said we lived in Wisconsin and Michigan, and we sounded British to Arkansas people. Hey, I totally get that. So.
I had a friend from England, and I always enjoyed going out to lunch with him. It was a laugh for me because waitresses would ask, you know, what language he was speaking, and he was always speaking English, but with his accent, they couldn't understand a word he was saying.
Probably a little more proper than us. Athletic shot thrown up there. Nice play by Kirk. As he looked like the Matrix on that shot. The foul on number 21, Kismer. That's his first personal. As the clock rolling right now, under 3 minutes. Nice play by Roberts, up and under, gets the shot. Both teams still. Now, I will say the Woodlawn Bears, they're still playing hard. And it seems like they got some pretty good fans in Manila. A couple fun schools. This is the first time we've covered either one of these schools. And they need to make the track to North Central Arkansas some more.
They do, and I said, Dave, it's because of the fans at home. We get to interact. It makes it a whole lot more fun for us up here in the booth. So we appreciate you guys out there interacting and commenting like you have. We appreciate that very much. And like I said, this has been a lot of fun covering this game and being here at the Billy Ply tournament.
3-point shot's no good. Rebound by Kismer. As clock rolling now under 2 minutes. Of course, both of these teams probably had to drive through a monsoon, Joey, to get here. Oh, it was, I thought we needed an arc to make it to Flippin today from over in Bull Shoals.
Yeah, we were under flood watch. I mean, it's rained all day here.
3-point shot is long, loose ball. Good hustle by Kismer, knocked out of bounds.
How far a drive is it for these two teams? Do you know?
I'm not sure the exact distance. I bet you someone to tell us, because I think Grace Booth keeps saying we need to come down, you know, to Woodlawn and see them. Nice rebound and putback by Neal. Hits the shot.
If anyone's familiar with the distance and the time to get here, let us know.
That'd be a fun road trip. I'm always up for a road trip. Right now, clock running under a minute. There's a 3-point shot from outside, is no good. As Manila comes out, takes the victory. Good performance. They take the victory 60-31. In our third game here on the TLSN. So right now they're passing out a couple awards here on the TLSN. So this is the Hustle Award. They give it to Roberts for Woodlawn. So and the MVP of the game goes to Braden Nunnally. Great performance, a couple slam dunk put downs and great play. So congratulations to Manila. They take the victory 60-41 right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So guys, appreciate you all tuning in. We got another game coming up in about 27 minutes. It's going to be Flippin taking on Rivercrest right here on TLSN, guys. So stay tuned, and we'll be back. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.
Yeah, you guys have been a very fun crowd, and we appreciate you very much.
Yeah, a lot of fun, guys. Good luck in the rest of your season, and a lot of fun. Thank you, guys.